Well, good evening to you and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football. Conditions are absolutely splendid and the folk of this town have come out in their droves for this match. Why wouldn't they? It is an ideal circumstance for what could be an ideal game. Everybody has been attracted to it. It has been the talk of the town, and the buses have been packed, double-decker buses lining up outside. Coaches have carried thousands of away supporters here too, and all of it adds up to make a terrific, a crackling atmosphere. The match, I think, will be quite a spectacle. So we look out at the sea of red that is so deeply entrenched into the culture of the English game. This indeed is Anfield. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. It's a loose ball. Ziyech. Out to the left it goes. Ziyech just brushed off the ball there, aimed long and direct. Sigurdsson. Pretty cagey early on from both sides. And it's Gomez. Here it is now, and a shot! He's delivered all right!
Stade Rennais are really pouncing on any stray passes in midfield. We're talking seconds from interception to the back of the net. It's counter-attacking heaven.
Well, that has certainly made things interesting. Immobile decides to play it back. So who's he picking out? Oh, that's nice. Immobile. Cedric Suarez. De Bruyne. Hardly anything between the sides, and the score is 1-0. Cedric Suarez has it out wide and in space. Fires it in low. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary.
Well, it's a mode of defending that's been their choice in recent times. Retreat and make sure that the play is always in front of them.
Sigurdsson. De Bruyne. Zielinski. Cedric Suarez. Sigurdsson. Gulam. Neymar. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Enrique. Gulam. Floats one over. Now it's Sigurdsson. Titi gets good distance on it. Gulam. De Bruyne. Perisic. Immobile. Going through. He's through and all alone! And that has been clubbed away. Cedric Suarez battles to win it back. Now it's Perisic. Room for a shot. Shakes the shoot. He has done it!
Well, that's something that'll make the manager proud, because they dug in deep then and they've got their leveller.
He was so alert to the possibilities there. Great stuff.
Well, as they say, Peter, if you don't speculate, you won't accumulate. And we've just witnessed a player who was rewarded for his willingness to take a risk, as cunning as it comes.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Oh, look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked, and I still haven't moved.
Plays it back. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And it's Sigurdsson. Gulam. Looking to run onto it. Now it's Sigurdsson. A really good feat. Hits one! Good effort, and it is right on half-time. Stade Rennais produced a terrific spell at the end there, culminating in a chance that their fans could not believe did not go in. Well, it's been a decent 45 minutes. Competitive, certainly, and a goal each. There's the whistle then to start the second half.
Stade Rennais playing well with lots of opportunities and plenty positives to take from the first half. Despite this scoreline, converting chances would make a world of difference for them.
And the follow-up, he's scored!
And some players are just capable of grabbing a game by the scruff of the neck, and his immense talent may just have done exactly that and injected the belief that they can retain their lead this time round.
Great reactions in front of goal. He just saw what was on.
Oh, Peter, you can't teach that. You either have it or you don't. His anticipation is on another level to everyone else's. Superb.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
That's how you make an impact as a sub. You know, when most are tiring, you can impose a freshness and energy to best effect. What an introduction.
That's surely a foul. Free kick. Gulam gets his final warning.
Yeah, and he's just entered the last chance saloon. One wrong move now, and he's in trouble.
Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
That's a little unfortunate. He had a lot of people worried then.
Gulam. Neymar. De Bruyne. Cedric Suarez. Neymar is on the end of some really unwanted attention.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't...
Has a hit! It's in! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control.
Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
And that's been levered clear. Son Heung-min. Neymar tries to get it forward quickly. He's had a go! They are rampant! And the lead is 3! It is surely done!
Well, none of us were exactly sure how that was going to end up then, but I'm delighted to see such a happy ending after such a splendid dribbling run. I mean, he really did fool that defence into wondering what he was going to do next.
It's starting to look like a done deal now.
Well, unsurprisingly, Peter, the opposition looked completely stunned. I'm not sure they can gather themselves.
He acknowledges that he should have come up. He's not played the ball, that's a foul. Enrique. He's off on a marauding run. Big chance! Regardless of the outcome, it is good to see someone running at the defence like that. Zielinski is fouled. Stade Rennais with a chance here to increase their lead. This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range. Neymar! Oh, that is special! Oh, that is a gem! Over the hills and far away, no catching them now! And he's produced a beauty. Well, no question now as to who is in control.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Sigurdsson goes looking, and it's Son Heung-min. That's a foul, no two ways about it. Gulam opts to play it back. Well, what's he giving here? Well, the referee has given a free kick just outside the box.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
So what can they conjure from this one? Stade Rennais presented with the perfect chance here to open up their lead. He's gone for it! Clears it out of harm's way. Sigurdsson. Some good work on the right flank. Now, what's next? He's got away. Gulam. Neymar looking to get on the end of this. Oh, that is lovely footwork. Son Heung-min, all right on the edge of the penalty area. What's he giving here? No, the referee's judged that the offence took place outside the area. Neymar stands over the ball. He'll be looking to dink one in. Surely can he finish? Back of the net! A contest no more. It is nothing short of utter humiliation.
Yeah, and by the looks of it, there may be still more to come.
Stade Rennais tear their opponents apart once again. They are utterly ruthless. Five minutes left on the clock. Umtiti gone back to the keeper. Oh no, it's an own goal!
Oh, it's terribly unfortunate for them, and maybe we can attribute that to a loss of focus.
Fortuitous as it may have been, they all count one. Umtiti. And it's Ziyech. Good running with the ball. Can they build on it? And Ziyech! Get out the best in the keeper. Oh, well defended. That had to be done. Can he finish? Forward it goes. And the referee brings it to a close. Stade Rennais, winners of a no contest. They just swamped their opponents in superior quality. Your reflections then, Jim?
It was a very good game, played in the right spirit with a fitting atmosphere.
Very warm welcome to you on this most pleasantly clear evening. As you can see, we are getting through the pre-match formalities and processes, the players coming onto the field for the usual fanfare and handshakes and so on. Conditions absolutely perfect. Temperatures are kind enough. It is an absolute picture under the floodlights here, and the match that follows ought to follow suit. Certainly this is an arena which will satisfy those who enjoy their architectural design and style. The Allianz Parque here in Sao Paulo. The action has already started. Now it's Neymar. De Bruyne plays it out to the wing. Oh, sweet feet. Surely a shot. Gomez crosses it in low. Chiellini.
Well, it's something I've noticed more of. They're defending much deeper.
Dashing forward at pace. He's got away. Good ball. Can he find a finish now? Corner it is. And it's been taken short. Silva. A chance to play it in. Nacho. Now surely. Immobile hits it! An insight from you, Jim. What are we likely to see from these opponents?
Well, I think the understanding, Peter, in this team has developed to an instinctive level whereby the pass and move philosophy is executed with great precision now.
And it's Felipe. Whistle goes, he's been given offside.
He may have been caught offside, but, well, Peter, from experience, defenders, I can tell you, hate those runs in behind.
Gomez. Neymar. Nacho did really well to intervene and dispel the growing danger. Lovely bit of skill. Regardless of the outcome, it is good to see someone running at the defence like that. Well positioned to make that interception. Played back in. Look at the defender bombing forward. Felipe Luis cuts it out. And it's Immobile. Played into space out wide. Silva. Felipe Melo. And he's there to cut it out. And it's Son Heung-min. Neymar. Chance to break.
Yeah, he was under pressure to get that exactly right, and he couldn't even think of the consequences. It was instinctive and rock solid.
Immobile. Floats one over. It's a brilliant interception. Danger averted for now. Felipe Melo. Now it's Immobile. Felipe Melo. Shot a goal! It's there!
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they've perfected that on the training ground because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. That was all very well drilled.
A 1-0 lead established.
Still a fragile lead, though. They can't afford to sit on this.
Lovely feet. The ball's come loose and the chase is on. Oh, great ball! Timely intervention. play for a goal kick. Savic. Immobile. Still goes for goal! It's broken loose! He's looking to get there first. Lovely bit of skill there. Kimpembe battles to win it back. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. So there you have it, a close sport half of football. The rubber still had its moments, but ultimately produced just one goal. A more than decent game up to now.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time, because in truth they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
So off we go once more.
Stade Rennais don't need to press the panic button just yet. They may have to tweak their setup first. If they don't grab an early goal in this second half, they can't hold back though.
Has a pop! Oh, taken with style! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser!
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's how you make an impact as a sub. You know, when most are tiring, you can impose a freshness and energy to best effect. What an introduction.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
Chiellini. Forward it goes. Savic. Can he finish? Gomez goes looking. De Bruyne. Neymar. Pepe tries to get it forward quickly. And it's Son Heung-min. I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
Well, the defence was at their mercy, and they only needed to be fractionally quicker.
Nacho. Son Heung-min. Mertens already, of course, on the score sheet. No, that's not the ball he wanted. Now it's Neymar. And it's Son Heung-min. Looks to clip it forward. Well read, he sorted that out. Savic. Stade Rennais may be thinking about substitutions now. They still have two available. Silva. Now it's Son Heung-min. Mertens. Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. Savic. Otamendi. Silva. Savic. And it's Son Heung-min. De Bruyne. He's left his man. Gomez drills one in. Some good work on the right flank. Now, what's next? Immobile. Whistle's gone. That for offside? Yes, it is.
I thought he might just get the benefit of any doubt then.
We have got changes here, from both sides in fact. Pepe. Plays it forward. De Bruyne. And it's Son Heung-min. Hoists it high.
Stade Rennais showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
Mbappe. And he's gone for it!
Look, this can still go either way. It might be flowing one way, but there's still time for some ebb.
Great strength, too strong for his opponent. And it's Felipe. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
Monreal. Son Heung-min. Neymar. A really good feat. Now it's Son Heung-min. Son Heung-min. He's had a go! Felipe Luis gets rid without sophistication. Monreal. Nicely controlled. It's a great ball. Cleared without complication. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Well, no winner here, but an intriguing game. The result probably a fair reflection. It has finished all square. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Yeah, this looked the most...
Well, good evening to you and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football. Conditions are absolutely splendid and the folk of this town have come out in their droves for this match. Why wouldn't they? It is an ideal circumstance for what could be an ideal game. Everybody has been attracted to it. It has been the talk of the town and the buses have been packed, double-decker buses lining up outside. Coaches have carried thousands of away supporters here too, and all of it adds up to make a terrific, a crackling atmosphere. Has a hit, and it's a goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Now that's what I call finishing, right in the corner. He knew instinctively who was where and didn't need to waste any time weighing things up. That's a cracking goal.
Stade Rennais have an early lead. Good start. Rafinha! He scores! 2-0 and they're already threatening to run riot. That is just remarkable, the amount of bend he got on that.
Well, the ball flight may be unpredictable, but the predictable part was the technique. It screamed goal all the way.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, unsurprisingly, Peter, the opposition looked completely stunned. I'm not sure they can gather themselves.
And it's Meunier. Aspas. Morata. And he's there to cut it out. Ball's loose, who's getting there? Gets it back. Well, I just wanted to inform our viewers how the weekly PES League works. I'll try to keep it nice and simple. So each team will be allocated a certain number of points at the start. Teams can boost their tally by beating other teams and taking a share of their points, and the reverse would happen should they lose.
Sounds different and exciting.
And teams will be awarded bonuses for beating bigger teams.
Now, that is innovative, and it should capture the imagination of fans that are aware of football's class divide. It certainly adds excitement, and, of course, there's the prospect of an upset.
And you know the rest. Teams get ranked according to the number of points they have at the end. Over to the left. Here it comes. Rafinha. Morata gets on the end of it. Defenders on the back foot. Plays it long. And it's Morata. Aspas. Has a look and plays it in for Pastathopoulos. Lucas, and he's on his way, hits one! Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
Lucas really has just learned a lesson there. Your focus cannot lapse, even slightly.
It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Rafinha plays a clever pass. Goes for goal! And it's there! And they are cruising away. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, I think two keepers would have had a hard time keeping that one out. Never mind one. There was real venom in the strike and clear composure from the placement.
Can he finish? It's in! All too easy. They are in danger of disappearing out of sight.
Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning breakaway.
Good evening wherever you are on this most pleasant evening. There has been a clamour to get inside the ground tonight for a much anticipated game. The roads outside of the stadium have been bumper to bumper with traffic. The car parks are full. There is a torrent of humankind making its way from the nearby station, and we expect every seat to be filled. An atmosphere of great expectation and excitement. And this must be amongst the favoured arenas of supporters all over the world. It really does have a very special feel to it. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, I would go for the supremely athletic Jordi Alba, yet another of the modern fullbacks that is blessed with great stamina and pace, which allow really effective late runs forward and help with his recovery and getting back.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. Chooses to go back. And it's Rafinha. Neymar. This could fall anywhere. Lukaku shoots! He's done very well to get to that.
Well, as Tesco, Peter, the keeper has just received an A+ grade.
Up to meet it! No, not the best of headers. Now it's Aspas. It's come loose. Lucas pushes it out wide. Iago Aspas looking to run on. Meets it first time! Quality ball drilled in low.
Oh, how has that not ended up in the back of the net? It was a cracking ball in the way he drilled it across and kept it down too.
Great leap! Decent enough try.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Hazard. Ball needed to be better there. It's a wasted chance. He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Played out to the right. And it's Lucas. Lukaku. And that's been won straight back. Modric. Hazard. Oh, that's clearly not what he wanted to do. Tried to play it through.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Out towards the flank. Aspas. He's had a shot! It's being played forward. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. And it's Neymar. Gomez. It's on a plate. Oh, surely! Has a swing at it! He's delivered all right! What about that, Jim Beglin?
Well, considering he has a bit of a shoot-on-sight policy, he was the one player that should have been picked up then. It was both careless and costly from where I'm sitting.
Stade Rennais break the deadlock.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Massive leap! It's in! A great delivery and a finish to match.
Well, as contact goes, that was tremendous, and it helped him to direct it exactly where he wanted into that net. I think when it comes to the aerial department, this fella is definitely no slouch.
Sesto Sangiovanni grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
Oh, I think the coach will really be annoyed with that. The players were still thinking about their goal and just got caught napping.
Oh, sweet feet. Lukaku gets it back. Oh, real chance! Aspas has a goal! Heads it! In he goes again! It's in! He was so alert to the possibilities there. Great stuff.
Oh, Peter, you can't teach that. You either have it or you don't. His anticipation is on another level to everyone else's. Superb.
Stade Rennais go into the lead.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
He is not one readily to admit defeat. Don't be surprised if he tries that again. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. So a really good half of football, 3 goals, and just one separating them.
Well, it remains very delicately poised, and based on the promise we've seen through the first 45 minutes, I wouldn't be surprised if this takes another twist or two. It certainly would be in keeping.
Stade Rennais leading by 1 in a finely poised game. It is intriguing to watch and could easily go either way. And we are already promptly back underway. Big chance! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp.
Lucas. Oh, he's in! Can he put it away? And in it goes! And there's the goal they've been looking for. With time and space aplenty, he was never going to miss.
It's almost criminal to see a defence fail to identify someone who thrives when it comes to shooting stats. They knew, and yet they didn't heed, and they've paid the price and deserve to.
He's made it 3. Quite a day at the office for him.
Oh, he's been unstoppable in this match. Every single time he's been in possession, he's looked a threat.
So the lead now is 2.
Look, it's a hold.
Looking to shoot! They are rampant! And they are pulling clear here. Well, it was a hefty deflection, but he's claiming it. 4 in the game. He is the man. We have got changes here, from both sides in fact. It's starting to look like a done deal now.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Neymar, Lukaku, he's left his man. Defending was physical, no nonsense, and it had to be. It's a promising ball. Merton hits one! Oh, that is an awful miss.
Sesto Sangiovanni were again presented with an opportunity to break and look very, very threatening.
He's got away. Lukaku. Aimed long and direct. And it's Mertens. It's got through to him. Now it's Lukaku. Aspas. Hoists it high. Casemiro does well to read it and intercepts. Well intercepted, really well tuned in. battles to win it back.
Sesto San Giovanni have made their intentions clear by leaving men up front.
Looking to play on the break.
Yeah, it's obvious that they're prepared to take a risk or two.
And he's straight offside.
Yeah, he was off. Ever so slightly, but he was off.
Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change. And it's Mertens.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Now it's De Bruyne. Modric. He's pinged one through here. Mertens. And the finish! Great football, shot and save.
Sesto San Giovanni just served up a reminder of how good they can be on the break. Their method is clear.
Jordi Alba plays it forward. Cristiano Ronaldo. Sesto San Giovanni. Mertens! Neymar, he does have an assist to his name. Now it's Lukaku. Good defending there, they've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Now the counter. Lukaku plays it out to the wing. Lukaku. Oh, that is lovely footwork. Mertens plays it out to the flank. Going through. Neymar. Has a hit! Goal! Finishing doesn't come simpler than that. Bang in front of goal.
Cristiano Ronaldo is the obvious danger man here, and yet he was afforded way too much freedom. I think he was gifted that goal. His reputation should have been warning enough for them.
His second of the game, and an eye now for the hat-trick. So is this the start of a comeback? Jordi Alba with a long pass. Cristiano Ronaldo. Son Heung-min. And it's Son Heung-min. Now it's Son Heung-min. Oh, great defending, that needed doing. Piqué did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Into the channel. Well positioned to make that interception. The final whistle. Stade Rennais always looked the more driven side, probably the better side, and nobody is arguing about the result. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Look, this is a team that doesn't look as if it's daunted away from home. They were organised and determined, and they can surprise again if that standard is maintained.
My thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you. Well, good evening to you wherever you are in the world. We are just about ready for the action here. Kickoff is imminent. The team's indeed with us very soon, having exchanged their various pleasantries. What I have to tell you is that the weather may not be great for the duration of the evening. The clouds yet to open, but one suspects that they will pretty shortly, and when the rain comes, we are warned to expect plenty of it. So what a stage for the players to take to here ahead of such an important game. And already we're underway here. Marcelo needed to come up with a better ball.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Aimed long and direct. Oh, good interception. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. And it's Trippier. Felipe Anderson looking to get on the end of this. And the counter is on. Perisic. Messi. Hits one! A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. And it's Aguero. Well read, he sorted that out. And that's a goal kick. Kante pushes it out wide. Messi. Florenzi. Danger averted for now. Could be thinking about a shot here. Neymar. Shot at goal! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Hazard is very sporting here to acknowledge the quality of the save. A lovely little footballing moment.
Heads it! And that's caused a worry or two.
That's a little unfortunate. He had a lot of people worried then.
Forward it goes. And it's De Bruyne. Now it's Neymar. Deftly done. Has a pop! It's in! Well, he was never going to miss from there. So much to aim at.
Well, he made it obvious as to where the pass should be played, Peter, and it made the finish look that bit easier.
Stade Rennais break the deadlock.
Yeah, and they know there's plenty of work left in this one, Peter, before they can actually say that the job is over.
De Rossi. De Bruyne. Out to the left it goes. Now a chance to break. And it's been taken straight back. Now it's Aguero. Neymar. Now it's Hazard. He's left his man. Hazard drives it in. Socrates knocks it away. It's gone out for a throw-in. He's got the ball glued to his feet. Time to deliver. He's had a look. Has a swing at it. Decent enough try.
A more than decent attempt, Peter.
Pepe goes looking. And it's Neymar. De Bruyne already, of course, on the score sheet. He's got options out wide. Felipe Anderson. He's gone for it. Back of the net. And look who scored. It is the headline maker writing yet another new headline. With time and space aplenty, he was never going to miss.
Well, the keeper has every right to have a moan at his defenders for that, because they never got tight to the score. Simple as.
Stade Rennais get themselves a 2-goal cushion.
That second goal has such a polarising effect on prospective moods. I mean, one team are under more pressure now to get the next goal, and the other will fancy their chances of turning 2 into 3.
Now it's Aguero. Oh, he's in! Varane tries to get it forward quickly. Ronaldo plays it forward. Hazard. Madrid are taking a simple, modern approach here.
Yeah, but I'm all for simplicity, Peter. If it works, it's good enough.
Ball's loose, who's getting there? Trippier. De Rossi. Out towards the flank. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. And the first 45 minutes are up. How would you review the first half?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Stade Rennais in control at half-time, 2-0. And we are already promptly back underway. And the ball's come out. Now it's Neymar. Neymar goes for goal. And it's Aguero. He's picked him out. Felipe Anderson. Now it's Felipe Anderson. Deflected behind for a corner kick. Gets up to head it! And we can get that clear. Felipe Anderson. Aguero. Big chance! Good stop, that wasn't easy.
Aguero sparked a tremendous stop there, and I think it's fair to add, he just wasn't expecting it.
And a header! They are rampant! And they are cruising away. 3 without reply. This is becoming a stroll. Dashing forward at pace. Now it's Felipe Anderson. He's one-on-one. Can he score? So who's he picking out? Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly. Could move up a gear here. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Messi. Managed to get it away. Aims long and direct.
We can assume that they've been instructed by the boss to stay in attack.
They're just looking to break, aren't they?
Yeah, the key now is just to get the ball to them as soon as possible.
De Rossi. Now it's Neymar. Felipe Anderson. Now it's De Bruyne. Looking to shoot! Florenzi tries to get it forward quickly. Hazard goes looking. Messi. Hazard gets wrestled off the ball. And Help's available out wide. Going through. Forward it goes. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Mertens. Mertens has a shot! No way through there. That'll be a throw. Mertens. A chance! Is it in? Felipe Anderson. And another time! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Oh, I'm not sure what he had in mind, and I don't think he knew either.
And it's Aguero. Now it's Mertens. Mertens floats one over. The shot's on! It's a goal! Over the hills and far away! No catching them now! Finishing doesn't come simpler than that. Bang in front of goal.
I just think it's clever positioning from clever movement, and when all of that is synchronised with the right pass, that's what happens.
He's made it two, and no doubt he's hungry for more. Stade Rennais tear their opponents apart once again. They are utterly ruthless. Messi plays it out to the flank. Socrates boots it to safety. Felipe Anderson. Mertens. Aguero pings it out wide. And the ball is out of play. And it's Messi. The final 5 minutes. Felipe Anderson. He's gone for it! It's in! And still they continue with the onslaught.
Well, I think we've gone past humiliation now. This could be doing some real psychological damage.
Well, no question now as to who is in control. Oh, that's nice. This could fall anywhere! Socrates demonstrating fabulous determination. He just will not be beaten. Ronaldo can shoot here. Madrid have it back and they can go again. So that's it. It is all over. A great day for attacking football. The artists have painted their pretty pictures. Only one team in it. Your reflections then, Jim?
Of course, we all love to watch the creative side of the game and goal scorers, but there's an
A very warm welcome to you on this most pleasantly clear evening. As you can see, we are getting through the pre-match formalities and processes, the players coming onto the field for the usual fanfare and handshakes and so on. Conditions absolutely perfect. Temperatures are kind enough. It is an absolute picture under the floodlights here, and the match that follows ought to follow suit. Blue and burgundy wherever you look, hymns ringing loud and proud. This is what it is to be in the Camp Nou. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Barcelona do seem to have a particular identity, Jim. How do you assess it?
Yeah, I think possession is key to their whole game. They've just got to avoid a bad habit they're very aware of and not get too elaborate. Look, there are some very good headers of a ball in this team now, and they'll be demanding the right delivery to give them a chance to go at this.
And he heaves it forward. Plays it out to the flank. He's slid it through. Dybala. Robertson. Either side especially adventurous early on. And it's Ziyech. Golovin battles to win it back. Son Heung-min. Now it's Neymar. He's got away. Oh, Sean has a hit! He's scored! Oh, whose goal is that? Big deflection. That's one for the dubious goals panel. I doubt very much that this was in the script. Stade Rennais have it back and they can go again. Neymar. And the finish! Oh, taken with style. And already they're looking to run away with it.
Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning breakaway.
Stade Rennais grab a couple of goals without reply. It's 2-0.
Well, unsurprisingly, Peter, the opposition look completely stunned. I'm not sure they can gather themselves. They do like to defend with a few more men behind the ball now in deeper areas, and it's something they seem to be doing more and more.
He goes long. Big chance! And it's there! All too easy. They are in danger of disappearing out of sight.
And how about the timing of the pass and run? They've worked it before, and no doubt they'll work it again.
Stade Rennais hits one! It's a goal! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again.
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they've perfected that on the training ground, because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. That was all very well drilled.
Stade Rennais totally rampant here.
Well, unsurprisingly, Peter, the opposition look completely stunned. I'm not sure they can gather themselves.
Well read, he sorted that out. Dashing forward at pace. Neymar tries running with the ball at his feet. And it's Neymar. Now it's De Bruyne. Shots up, shoots! And he gobbles up the chance. And already they're looking to run away with it.
Well, I wasn't expecting them to go this big, Peter, but they have been superb.
He snaffles his third, and that earns him the match ball.
This is one of the best performances I've seen in a while. He's practically taken on this team single-handedly, and they don't know how to stop him.
He's gone for it! That's gone a long way up and away. Kimpembe plays it forward. Defenders on the back foot. Forward it goes. And help's available out wide. Lovely bit of skill. Fawzi Ghulam. Robertson. Brings it forward. Now it's Dybala. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. De Bruyne tries to get it forward quickly. And it's Neymar. Son Heung-min. And it's got through. Robertson. Out wide to the right. He's left his man. Neymar. Now it's Dybala. Aimed long and direct. And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, that flew by. It was breathless stuff. It's been one-way traffic here after the first 45 minutes. A relentless barrage that looks set to continue.
Well, I've seen very little to indicate a comeback in this one, Peter. They've committed to this game with great desire and heart, and there's no need to back away from that.
Stade Rennais have been nothing short of awesome in the first 45 minutes. A truly memorable performance on all counts, and it has to be said, this match is well and truly already won. Here we go again then. De Bruyne. And it's Neymar. Fawzi Ghulam. Regardless of the outcome, it is good to see someone running at the defence like that. Going through. Dybala. Shapes the shoots. No mistake. A pretty simple finish in the end. What do you think, Jim?
Well, considering he has a bit of a shoot-on-sight policy, he was the one player that should have been picked up then. It was both careless and costly from where I'm sitting.
When the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
Well, the instruction from the manager would have been, go on and make yourself a nuisance and see if you can snatch a goal. Mission accomplished.
Barcelona playing for pride here, the match surely beyond them. And it's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Now it's Neymar. Forward it goes. Oh, good interception. Saul. Robertson. Golovin. Big chance here. Tries to get it forward quickly. Forward it goes. He's got away. And a shot! Ruled out the best in the keeper.
Neymar really drove at the heart of that defence. Incisive, quick, but not clinical.
Now it's Hazard. He's left his man. Hazard! Really well taken goal. That is just remarkable, the amount of bend he got on that.
You know, Peter, from the moment it left his foot, it looked unstoppable. That was thumped.
His second of the game, and an eye now for the hat-trick. We have got changes here, from both sides, in fact.
Well, they have a goal, but it is surely too much to hope for a comeback.
Fawzi Ghulam. Aimed long and direct. Well, they can break here. Well, he's made sure that that won't get through. Gulam. Cuts it out. And it's Dybala. Dybala is demanding it out wide. Is that a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Kimpembe. De Bruyne. Morata. Played out to the right. Going through. And he's there to cut it out. Plays it out to the wing. Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. And it's Neymar. Gulam. Marquinhos. Plays it forward. Saul. Looking to break out here. Now it's Mertens. Now it's Hazard. There's no flag. Hazard just doesn't give up. You just know he'll be in there again before long.
Well, he was thinking about headlines, I'm sure, but he ought to focus more on breaking lines.
That intervention was very necessary. Mertens. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. De Bruyne. And it's Neymar. Son Heung-min. Saul. Ziyech. Done very well to intervene. Kimpembe. Ball's loose, who's getting there? He's got away. Into the last 5 minutes. De Bruyne. It's a promising ball. And he's onside. Oh, the ball's come loose. He wasn't very far from making something happen by himself. Lovely to see. Now it's Hazard. Now it's Hazard. Got shoots! Oh, that's a waste. Forward it goes. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Stade Rennais were irresistible here, dominant, utterly ruthless. Only ever one result, a comfortable win. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Stade Rennais
Good evening wherever you are on this most pleasant evening. There has been a clamour to get inside the ground tonight for a much-anticipated game. The roads outside of the stadium have been bumper to bumper with traffic. The car parks are full. There is a torrent of humankind making its way from the nearby station. He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away.
Well, it's a mode of defending that's been their choice in recent times. Retreat and make sure that the play is always in front of them.
Tries to get it forward quickly. Played back in. And it's De Bruyne.
He's got options out wide.
Son Heung-min can hoist it clear. Quaresma done very well to intervene. Van Dijk.
Aimed long and direct.
Son Heung-min. Salvio. He wasn't very far from making something happen by himself. Lovely to see. Now it's Neymar.
Over to the left.
Neymar. Well read, he sorted that out. Forward it goes. Messi. Now it's Toni Kroos. Gomez spreads it towards the left. Cut out in the nick of time. Now it's Skoko. Timely intervention. And it's Neymar. Now it's Skoko. Breaks on here. Oh, good interception.
Papastathopoulos.
Tries to get it forward quickly.
Alexander-Arnold.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Ball needed to be better there. It's a wasted chance.
Alexander-Arnold.
Approaching the half-hour mark.
It can only get better, this. We haven't seen a shot yet, and I'm hoping that when we... Can he score?
Oh, surely that deserved better.
Oh, it was such a clever pass that flummoxed the defence, and it could well be revisited, this.
Mondi. De Bruyne. Now it's Skoko. Now Short has a swing at it. And it's a goal! And Stade Rennais take the lead. Really outwitted one-on-one. Once more, he gets the better of the keeper.
Yeah, he always had the measure of the keeper, and there was very little doubt as to how this was going to end up.
Stade Rennais break the deadlock.
Still a fragile lead, though. They can't afford to sit on this.
Aimed long and direct.
Oh, that had to be more accurate. And it's Skoko. Shoots! Saved only by poor finishing.
Oh, I'm not sure what he had in mind, and I don't think he knew either.
And the keeper's given it away. He's got away. And the finish! It's in! All too easy. They are in danger of disappearing out of sight.
Stade Rennais are looking strong on the break. Winning the ball in midfield is one thing, but it's their clever use of counter-attacking. That's the real highlight.
Stade Rennais grab a couple of goals without reply. It's 2-0.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
De Bruyne. Skoko shapes the shoots. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. The shot's on!
Look, there are some very good headers of a ball in this team now, and they'll be demanding the right delivery to give them a chance to go at this.
Gets up to head it! Good stop, that wasn't easy.
The keeper really...
And we hit half-time. Look back on the first 45 minutes.
Stade Rennais just didn't want the half-time whistle to be blown. Convincing and controlled.
Stade Rennais sitting pretty here at half-time, 2-0 up. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. No changes at the interval from either side. De Bruyne. It's a loose ball. And he's whipped it in low. Son Heung-min. And it's De Bruyne. De Bruyne. Is it in? Toni Kroos. Fine defending there. Toni Kroos. Driving on, he could shoot here. He is not one readily to admit defeat. Don't be surprised if he tries that again. He's left his man. Turns and goes back. Goes for goal! He's done very well to get to that.
Ignacio Skoko really must have felt he had the measure of the keeper then, but how wrong he was.
Up he gets! Oh, and he's got good distance. Who's chasing? Quaresma. Toni Kroos. A real chance to break. And it's Salvio. Now it's Messi. De Bruyne battles to win it back. Neymar. A scorer already in the game. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to save from up here, I know. And it's Neymar. It's a brilliant interception. Salvio going through. Now can he finish? Has a pop! Good clearance and very necessary. Well positioned to make that interception. Oh no, that's not the ball he wanted. Now it's Neymar. Skoko tries to get it forward quickly.
Stade Rennais couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
Van Dijk. Now it's Skoko. Looking for space out wide. Quaresma. And he's cut it out. Can he dig out a shot? I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. Forward it goes. Gomez. And it's Neymar. Kroos trying to get there. Simeone. Oh, well defended. That had to be done. Yet another to add to football's endless list of could-haves and should-haves.
Barcelona just had to make the ball stick, but came up short.
Van Dijk tries to get it forward quickly. Kroos. Salvio. He's gone for it! That is wayward.
All he'll be thinking is, please, ground, swallow me up.
Pushes it out wide.
And it's got through.
Now it's Quaresma. It's a great ball. Neymar. Van Dijk
With a fine tackle.
Oh, the defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. Aimed long and direct. Jerome Boateng. Van Dijk does well there, alert. And that's it. Stade Rennais claim victory here, and on balance they were worth it. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Stade Rennais kept such a high defensive line and squeezed the game with really good pressure on the ball, and it made the big difference. It helped them to control things to their liking, and they look comfortable in it for me.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all. Well, a very good evening to you on what is pretty close to an ideal evening for football. There is barely a cloud evident. The world and his wife have gone to great lengths to be here for a match of great consequence and massive... Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Mondi, Mbappe, Kimpembe, Mbappe, Mendy has come steaming up from the back for this.
They do like to defend with a few more men behind the ball now in deeper areas, and it's something they seem to be doing more and more.
Well, they could break here, and it's Cristiano Ronaldo. That intervention was very necessary. Over to the left. Pogba. Sterling. Goes long. And he's made certain that won't get through. And it's Ben Yedder. Neymar. Aimed long and direct. Sterling. Hit long and direct. Either side especially adventurous early on. Turns and goes back. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside.
Ben Yedder only needed to check his run slightly and he was in the clear.
Pushes it out wide. Son Heung-min. And it's Jorginho. Now it's Neymar. Sergio Ramos demonstrating fabulous determination. He just will not be beaten. Jorginho. Son Heung-min receives it in a wide position. And through to the goalkeeper. Oh, good interception. Oh, some clever movement up front.
Yeah, they're playing with a false nine, and no one's really holding a fixed position up there.
How does that work?
Well, I think it's an attempt to just confuse this defence with constant interchange and different movement.
Vidal. Cristiano Ronaldo! Goal!
Guangzhou Evergrande are so well practiced in the art of keeping the ball through wonderful passing and movement, and a real appetite to ensure it's reflected in their goal count.
Guangzhou get themselves into the lead.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Pogba. Mbappe. He's pinged one through here. Enrique does well to read it and intercepts. And it's Son Heung-min. Rabiot. He's got options out wide. Has a swing at it! Son Heung-min. Dashing forward at pace. Jorginho goes looking, played back in. Pogba. Ronaldo, whose goal-scoring skills have already been evident. Florenzi gets into some space. Going through. Sterling. Gets good distance on it. Oh, that's neat. Rabiot plays it forward. Neymar. Plays it out to the wing. Gone back to the keeper. He's got away.
Mendy with a fine tackle.
Sterling. And the first half is done. So there you have it, a close-fought half of football. One that still had its moments, but ultimately produced just one goal. A more than decent game up to now.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time, because in truth they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
So we're already into the second period.
Stade Rennais need to get the balance right to sort this out. Ambition must be complemented by just the right amount of caution, and I think the more experienced players can oversee that.
Defenders on the back foot. De Bruyne. Mertens cut out in the nick of time. That was one quality pass away from being a very decent chance. Looked very promising.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
De Bruyne. Now it's Morata. Goes for goal! Forward it goes. And it's De Bruyne. Out to the left it goes. Now it's Morata. Chance! He's left his hits one! What about it?
Well, it certainly livened things up a bit, and that next goal now is absolutely crucial.
Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Now that's what I call finishing, right in the corner. He knew instinctively who was where and didn't need to waste any time weighing things up. That's a cracking goal.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's how you make an impact as a sub. You know, when most are tiring, you can impose a freshness and energy to best effect. What an introduction.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
Sergio Ramos. Cristiano Ronaldo. Florenzi. Oh, great defending, that needed doing. And it's Morata. Morata Spreads it towards the left. Neymar. Rabiot. Vidal. Cristiano Ronaldo. Dinks one in. And he's onside. He's gone for it! They've done it! Into the lead once more. Really outwitted one-on-one. Once more, he gets the better of the keeper.
Yeah, he always had the measure of the keeper, and there was very little doubt as to how this was going to end up.
Stade Rennais make their final change. Guangzhou looking odds-on to extend their streak. Mertens. Can he deliver? Jorginho has a hit!
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
Jim, there's not too much subtlety or sophistication about this. It really is a question of needs must.
Just has to be done.
Here it is now, surely. Now it's De Bruyne. Now it's Mertens. And the shot! The shot's on!
Subtlety has gone out of...
Can he score? Should have equalised.
Well, the level of urgency is shot up, and that's promising. Now to maintain it. Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Jorginho comes out on top in a really physical duel. De Bruyne. How about a shot? Surely.
Peter, they have to fight the onset of desperation and keep enough cool heads to still deliver.
Oh, well defended. That had to be done. Ball's loose. Who's getting there?
This is good ball retention, and it should be enough from here, but they want to double their advantage.
Sterling. Pogba. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
Cristiano Ronaldo probably knew he was off, as his sheepish glance suggests.
And it's Neymar. De Bruyne. Out wide to the right.
Oh, really good feet.
Jorginho. Chooses to go back. Kimpembe tries to get it forward quickly. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. A fine advertisement for attacking football, a really entertaining game. So many talking points. In a way, a shame anybody had to lose. And after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Stade Rennais are looking a touch fragile, Peter. Confidence looked well down, and they have to find some courage quickly now if they're to react.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening. A very warm welcome to you on this most pleasantly clear evening. As you can see, we are getting through the pre-match formalities and processes, the players coming onto the field for the usual fanfare and handshakes and so on. Conditions absolutely perfect. Temperatures are kind enough. It is an absolute picture under the floodlights here, and the match that follows ought to follow suit. Well, this really is a great venue. It adds so much character to every game it stages. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
I've got to go for the highly talented Neymar, a player who's had a lot of pressure to contend with in living up to the great potential he showed from such a young age. And that's made him stronger mentally for me, which backs up his immense ability.
Not to disagree with that. It is the sort of situation he thrives in. Gabriel Jesus tries to get it forward quickly. He'll have a dip! And it's a goal!
And some of the best managers I played for insisted on starting games as you mean to go on. And we've just seen a very important opening goal from an extremely talented individual who looks primed for more. He really does look at it.
Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
So, a breakthrough already.
Yeah, just that deep defence again. They seem perfectly happy to invite teams onto them.
Gabriel Jesus. Maradona.
Mohamed Salah does well to read it and intercepts. Meunier with a long pass.
Gabriel Jesus.
Away from immediate danger. Out for a throw. And it's Meunier. Sigurdsson. Now it's Neymar. Big chance! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
That's a little unfortunate. He had a lot of people worried then.
CSKA Moscow do seem to have a particular identity, Jim. How do you assess it?
Yeah, I think possession is key to their whole game. They've just got to avoid a bad habit they're very aware of and not get too elaborate.
Gabriel Jesus.
Real chance! Mohamed Salah plays it forward. Now it's Neymar. Now it's Sterling. Casemiro. Now it's Mohamed Salah. There has been just the early goal here, and the score is 1-0. Plays it back. Oh, that had to be more accurate. Casemiro. And it's Neymar. Neymar! He's done very well to get to that.
Well, you can't ask for much more than that. A difficult moment he simply had to deal with.
Van Dijk cuts it out. Robertson. Neymar. And it's Ki Sung-yueng. Now it's Son Heung-min. Over to the left. Sterling. Sterling plays it in. Timely intervention. Neymar with the short one. Robertson all the way back, and they start again. Aimed long and direct. Casemiro plays it out to the wing. Neymar, well read, he sorted that out. Sigurdsson goes looking, doesn't get the pass he's looking for. Forward it goes. Son Heung-min. There's the whistle for half-time. Well, there we are, off they go for half-time. The breakthrough did indeed come in the first half, but there has only been that one goal. It is very, very tight.
Well, this team has found a real rhythm to their game. The players seem to have clicked well. There's good movement off the ball. The passes are sticking. No one's afraid to have a go.
Stade Rennais come off having scored the only goal of the game so far. It's been tight, it's been exciting, and there is certainly plenty for us to chew on during the break. And the second half gets underway.
Stade Rennais going well here, and they're in a good position to kick on and add to their lead. They don't have to overcommit, but they can place more emphasis on stretching their advantage without necessarily neglecting things defensively.
Ball through needs to be good here. He's got away. Son Heung-min. And he's cut it out. Sigurdsson plays it forward. Gabriel Jesus. Maradona. And that's been won straight back. And it's Son Heung-min. Son Heung-min tries lifting it over. Maradona. Casemiro goes up and over. De Bruyne. Neymar. Gabriel Jesus. Maradona. Sigurdsson. Clips one through. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside.
Yeah, a defence that likes to play a high line, and they're not disappointing.
Ki Sung-young, and it's Neymar. Out to the left it goes. Now it's Son Heung-min. Son Heung-min looking to shoot. Really well taken goal. CSKA Moscow back on level terms.
That's always a great sight, you know, on a football pitch. Nimble-footed, showed great balance and a really cool head to finish. And that kind of dribbling is really smart.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
Now it's Sigurdsson. Sterling. He could be in here. Salah. Cut out in the nick of time. Tries to get it forward quickly. Gabriel Jesus spreads it towards the left. Neymar. Great ball, and now hits one! Now a chance to break. Gulam gets it back. And it's De Bruyne. Plays it out to the wing. Fawzi Gulam. And the finish! Just off target.
A more than decent attempt, Peter.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. Mohamed Salah. Salah, right through the middle. And it's Neymar. Stade Rennais still have two substitutions up their sleeve. Over to the left. Here it comes. Neymar. That's a brilliant interception. Couple of changes then in quick succession. Up he gets! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Papastatopoulos certainly could have and should have made more of that.
CSKA Moscow making another change here. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
Yeah, and he has to change his ways, or this referee could soon change his status.
Son Heung shoots! Goal! And they've got their lead back. Given such an open invitation, he was always going to shoot.
Well, he made it obvious as to where the pass should be played, Peter, and it made the finish look that bit easier.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's how you make an impact as a sub. You know, when most are tiring, you can impose a freshness and energy to best effect. What an introduction.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Oh, this is fully deserved for me because they've shown great heart and spirit. It's there to win from here, or, dare I say, throw it away now.
Mertens. Now it's Son Heung-min going through. Oh, well defended. That had to be done.
Stade Rennais are looking to make this one safe. They want to reduce the risk.
He's got away. The shot's on. They've done it. And surely that clinches it. There really is no way back now.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Stade Rennais could not have picked a better time to snatch a two-goal lead. Is there still time for a response? Has a swing at it! Oh, terrific run to latch onto it, but the finish is all wrong.
It didn't quite come off on this occasion, but it only needs a gentle tweak.
Fernandinho. Casemiro plays it out to the flank. Mertens. Casemiro. He hits it. He's beaten the keeper. but hit the post. Aimed long and direct. And the referee brings it to a close. Stade Rennais come away with the win. A job really well done in all departments. A real sum-of-the-parts team effort. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Yeah, looking back on this, the early goal had a big influence on what unfolded and allowed them to dictate with comfort.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening. Well, what a lovely, lovely day. Absolutely glorious weather here as we welcome you to a football match of considerable significance, great consequence in this part of the world. They've been talking about this one for a while and they have rolled up to it in fantastic numbers. You should have seen the roads outside the ground in the hour or two leading up to it. It has been bumper to bumper, the traffic has been extraordinary, but the level of expectation is also very, very high. And these supporters who were queuing round the block for their tickets as soon as we knew the date of the fixture, well, now they can't wait for it to begin. And begin it will any second now. So what a stage for the players to take to here ahead of such an important game. And already we're underway here. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
One of the game's best ever, Cristiano Ronaldo. He brings the power to whatever he does, and
the shot's on! It's in!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more. Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they've perfected that on the training ground because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. That was all very well drilled.
So, a breakthrough already.
Well, the defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. Gone out for a throw-in. Medel. Besiktas have it back and they can go again. Salah. Ziyech. Cristiano Ronaldo tries to stroke it through. Away from immediate danger.
Yeah, just that deep defence again. They seem perfectly happy to invite teams onto them.
And it's Neymar. That intervention was very necessary. They've managed to get it away. Neymar puts his foot on the gas. He's found his man. Here it is now, surely! Aimed long and direct. Ziyech. He'll have a dip! In it goes! Hot knife through butter! They have done it again!
Besiktas produced a lovely sequence of passes there. It's a terrific brand of football to watch, and importantly, it is a strong end product.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
He's had a shot! De Bruyne gets flagged offside. Can't get the better of his opposite number. And it's Firmino. Neymar. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Forward it goes. Mohamed Salah. Immobile, and he's there to cut it out. Looking to break out here. Neymar. Now it's Medel. Oh, good interception. De Gea sends that a long way. And it's Neymar. Monreal. Firmino. Timely intervention. Good idea, just poorly executed. Neymar, who does have an assist to his name. Enrique gets into the right position to intercept. Deftly done. He's got through. And through to the goalkeeper. Medel. And that's well defended. There's a move that looked promising, but eventually thwarted without doing any harm. Now, can he capitalise? And the defence can get it clear. Intercepts the throw, that's well read. Loose ball, who's going to get that? Has a hit! And he's there to make a great save. Knocks it away. With Ziyech. We hit half-time. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Look, before they might get too carried away with thoughts of getting back into the game, they can't afford to slip up and concede another. The next goal becomes crucial.
Neymar. There are a few waiting for it. Can he get the hits one? Oh, taken with style. And the second half is off to a flyer. Finishing doesn't come simpler than that. Bang in front of goal.
Well, he made it obvious as to where the pass should be played, Peter, and it made the finish look that bit easier.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Scoring early in this half just takes the pressure off now and allows them a chance to be a bit more patient in trying to level things up.
Defence has got rid of that. Salah. Immobile. He spotted the run and played him through. Well read, he sorted that out. And a shot! He's going after it. That'll be a corner. Can he dig out a shot? Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Oh, well defended, that had to be done. And he heaves it forward.
Cristiano Ronaldo really got caught in a trap there, and he just couldn't get out.
Trippier. Lovely bit of skill. And it's Medel. Morata. Now it's De Bruyne. Mertens battles to win it back.
Stade Rennais showing a little more urgency now, and to be honest, Peter, this is what's required.
Well, this isn't the time to talk about risks now, Jim, is it? They just have to hurl everything at it and hope for a break.
Spot on, Peter.
He's got away. Morata opts to play. Mertens has a shot! He scores! They are right back in business.
Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway. Well,
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
We have ourselves a real game here.
Yeah, for me, both sides are strong and well-matched, and I think you need to be a good player to be out there right now.
Ronaldo threads one through.
Looks to clip it forward.
Clears it out of harm's way.
Morata pushes it out wide. Trippier. Now it's Morata. Conte.
And they've got it back as soon as they gave it away.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
And now the breakaway.
Mbappe.
Besiktas merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this. It means an awful lot, obviously.
And it's Lukaku. Out towards the flank.
Mbappe.
Cut out in the nick of time.
Besiktas showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
Going through. That's a brilliant interception.
Look, this can still go either way. It might be flowing one way, but there's still time for some ebb.
Now it's Neymar.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Well, he acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Oh, Peter, his body shape was a giveaway before he made the pass, and its obviousness was appreciated.
Trippier does well to read it and intercepts. Neymar. Towering header! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Cristiano Ronaldo did give it a fair old crack, and he'll be encouraged to step up again.
And there goes the final whistle.
A very good game of football. No winner, but both sets of fans have got their money's worth. Fine entertainment, and it ends all square. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Listen, the more this game went on, a draw was always likely to be on the cards. So overall, I don't think anyone will be complaining too much about what they've got.
So before we go, many thanks to Jim Beglin for his input, and from us both.